There are three aspects of investigating a situation. Those are qualitative investigation, quantitative investigation, and documenting results. So now I will going to explain the importance of each aspect. So first, the qualitative investigation. Qualitative research is very important as it addresses the how and why research questions and enables deeper understanding of experiences, phenomena, and context. Samples tend to be small in the cases of qualitative interviewing, and even focus groups because the aim is to generate concepts, strategies, or an appreciation of process that govern groups or institutions. The benefits of qualitative approaches are that you do not start with a hypothesis that needs to be proved, which can be very rigid. Rather, it is an open-ended approach that can be adapted and changed while the research is ongoing, which enhances the quality of the data and insights generated. The next one is the quantitative investigation. The importance of quantitative investigation is that it helps in objective and reliable collection of data that is discussed in a logical, analytical, and comprehensive manner and highlights key findings. It allows for a broader study involving a greater number of subjects and enhancing the generalization of the results. Allows for greater objectivity and accuracy of results. Generally, quantitative are designed to provide summarized data that support generalizations about the phenomena understood. The last one is documenting results. Documenting results helps to assure continuity of care. It can help track the progress in addressing thought patterns and unhealthy behaviors. Without meaningful documentation, it would prove difficult for any future practitioner to continue timely progress. Documentation is crucial in achieving these measures. When something is successful, it's important to document the approach and results so it can be replicated. Documentation will help determine if these were isolated results or a possible approach to treatment that could continually produce successful outcome. The video shows on how such techniques was done in the investigation. In qualitative investigation, there are some techniques that I will going to present. First is the interview, the second one is the workshop, and the last one is the observation.
An interview was done through face-to-face conversation or over telephone. Interview involves an interviewer who coordinates the process of the conversation and asks questions, and an interviewee are those who respond to those questions. In-depth interviews are a qualitative data collection method that involves direct, one-on-one engagement with individual participants. The internet is also emerging a tool for interviewing. You can conduct a good workshop by paying attention to all the phases of the process. Workshop was done through the three phases such as planning, preparation, and implementation. So once you know what your topic, the researcher must explain well the important matters regarding on the topic. And after that, try to figure out what you want to do to guide participants through the experience and what you hope they learn from it. So in addition, once you're done, it is important to follow up with participants to get feedback on the workshop so you can improve it the next time. Observation was done through observing the participants by using the 5 senses to examine the attributes. It focuses on the characteristics and qualities of the variables rather than the numerical value. The methods that the researchers uses in the video is that observer, which is the researcher does not participate within the group. The participants are unaware that they are under observation as this influences a more free behavior from target audience.
addition, there are some techniques that I will going to present in quantitative investigation. The techniques are surveys, sampling, and document analysis.
Surveys was done through the use of asking questions to a sample of respondents using various types such as paper questionnaires. Every small and big organization intends to understand what their customers think about. By conducting survey research, an organization can ask multiple survey questions, collect data from a pool of customers, and analyze this collected data to produce numerical results. It is the first step towards collecting data for any research. This type of research can be conducted with a specific target audience. This way, a researcher can easily maintain the accuracy of the obtained results as a huge variety of respondents will be addressed using random selection. Traditionally, survey research was conducted face-to-face conversation. Different sampling methods are widely used by researchers in research so that they do not need to research the entire population to collect actionable insights. In the video, the researcher uses the probability sampling techniques, which is the simple random sampling methods. To conduct this type of sampling, the researcher used tools like raffle tickets drawn from a box, which is the yes or no randomly sequences that base entirely on chance. The researcher assigned a number to every employee in the company database from 1 to 5 and let the employee draw the tickets from the box. To those employees who got no are those people who eliminated and not part of a sample. And to those employees who got yes are the ones to be chosen to be part of a sample. Document analysis was done through collecting data after reviewing the existing documents. An effective and efficient way of gathering data as documents are manageable and are the practical resource to get qualified data from the past. Apart, strengthening and supporting the research by providing supplementary research data, document review has emerged as one of the beneficial methods to gather quantitative research data. So there are three primary types of documents was also done in quantitative research. The first one is the public records, which involves the official ongoing records of an organization activities. The next one is the personal documents, which involves first-person accounts of an individual's actions, experiences, and beliefs. And the last one is the physical evidence, wherein physical object found within the study setting.
The last one is the document results. The techniques that I will going to present are mind map, fishbone diagrams, and context diagrams.
Mind mapping is an effective means to take notes and brainstorm essay topics. It was such done by writing down a central theme and thinking of new and related ideas which radiate out from the center. The researcher can map knowledge in a way that will help the researcher better understand and retain information. In order to create a mind map, you usually start in the middle of the page with the center theme or the main idea, and from the point you work outward in all directions to create a growing diagram composed of keywords, phrases, concepts, facts, and figures. A fishbone diagram helps team members visually diagram a problem or condition root causes, allowing them to truly diagnose the problem rather than focusing on symptoms. It allows team members to separate a problem's content from its history and allows for team consensus around the problems and its causes. It was such done through figuring out the reasons for defects, variations, or failures within the process. In other words, it helps break down in successive layers root causes that potentially contribute to an effect. Context diagram is a tool popular among business analysts who use it to understand the details and boundaries of the system to be designed in a project. It points out the flow of information between the system and external components. It was such done through representing all external entities that may interact within a system. The objective of the system context diagram is to focus attention on external factors and events. These diagrams must be read by all project stakeholders and thus should be written in plain language so that stakeholders can